So let me get this straight. So you mean I should tell my patients that unfortunately you have to get the diseases that are going to kill you before I can do anything about it? Wouldn't it be cheaper to treat the person for the symptoms before the actual disease manifests itself? I got questions for the American healthcare system. Somebody help me answer those questions. Hey YouTube, this is Catching Up with Crystal. Can you keep up with me? Because you never know where I'm going to be. And today I am out in the country visiting my friend. So you may hear some chickens crowing and whatever else animal sounds out here. I just wanted to pop in today, and I have a lot to talk about, so I'm going to have to put them in different videos. But what I want to talk about today is what is wrong with the American healthcare system. And I'm so frustrated right now. You know, I'm blessed with a career in which I can help people, and I try to help people the best way I can. And I have a patient who came to me and she needed assistance with weight loss, and I took her blood pressure, and her blood pressure was 129/81. So 130 over 80, anything 130 over 80 is considered high blood pressure. She's 129 over 81. Okay, so am I calling her saying she has hypertension? I'm not. Maybe I could have said it, but I'm not yet, because maybe that particular day when I saw her, she, you know, was nervous, or she, you know, maybe had energy drink, coffee. So I didn't say that this was hypertension. Okay. I drew her labs, and her A1C came back as 5.7. That puts her in the range of being pre-diabetic. Okay? Anything below 5.7 is normal. Anything above 5.6 to 6.4, you're considered pre-diabetic. She is pre-diabetic 5.7. Now, some people will say that there's no such thing as pre-diabetes and that you're just diabetic. Some providers subscribe to that philosophy. Excuse that noise in the background. I'm having my friend down here in the country change my brakes, and I'm getting it for free. But so she's pre-diabetic and she's borderline hypertensive, right? So that's two things. The third thing is she is 5'3" and she weighs 212 pounds, which puts her BMI at 37.6, I believe, from my memory. And in addition, her triglycerides were 148. So she technically didn't have hyperlipidemia, because if she was 149, she would. So pay attention to what I just said. This is a woman who's 5'3". She's 212 pounds. Her blood pressure is borderline hypertensive, but she's not got an official diagnosis of hypertension. She's got borderline high cholesterol, 1 point away, and she would be qualified as an official diagnosis according to the ICD-10 as having high cholesterol. And her A1C is 5.7. So according again to the ICD-10, she's pre-diabetic. So she came to me for Wegovy, and I tried multiple different ways to get her approved for Wegovy, which is a weight loss medication. And as you may or may not know, originally it was Ozempic, and they noticed that Ozempic caused the benefit of improved blood sugars, but weight loss in diabetic patients. So same medication class, different name. So she was turned down for Wegovy. Okay, she didn't meet the criteria. According to her insurance plan, they declined to approve it. So then I tried for Ozempic. Now, Ozempic wants you to have an official diagnosis of type 2 diabetes in order to be qualified for Ozempic. However, she has 4 things, or 3 things at least, 4 things she's at risk. She's at risk to develop high blood pressure. She's already almost at the borderline for hypertension. She's short and she's fat. She's overweight. She's pre-diabetic, which she's only a couple of points and she will be diabetic. And she's 1 point away from having high cholesterol. And do you know that the insurance company, I submitted all of that criteria for a prior authorization for Ozempic, and they turned her down. And it's like, I was so disappointed because I had faith that she would get approved. I didn't want to lie or fudge and say she had diabetes or give her that label. She's pre-diabetic, and I absolutely believe that you can, I don't want to say cure diabetes. Some people will say you can cure it, but I know that you can reverse your numbers with weight loss. Now, this girl has been trying to lose weight, and she also has a trainer, and she works out with this trainer, and she's made dietary modifications, and it hasn't been enough. She just needed a little extra more support. And so I'm doing what I was taught to do, which is to help people. If I can look down, and I'm not psychic, but I can look down the road and I can see that this girl is on her way to being diabetic. She's on her way to having high cholesterol. She's on her way to having high blood pressure, which all lead to heart attacks, strokes, dementia, cancers, all kinds of negative diseases, including death. Why can't we put a stop to that? Why do we have to wait until somebody's actually got those diseases before we take action? What happened to preventative medicine? I don't think there's anybody who's watching this video that's medical, and you don't even have to be medical to understand that this woman has the beginnings of multiple diseases, but yet she got turned down from the insurance companies because they're waiting for her to get the disease. And that's very frustrating for me. And my hands are tied. Unless I want to lie for this patient, which I'm not. I'm not jeopardizing my license, even though she's basically 1 point away from everything. America, America. Your health system has a long way to go. This has been Catching Up with Crystal. You have caught up with me, just feeling down, feeling frustrated, feeling like my hands are tied. What would you do and what are your thoughts? Put it in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you will know when new content is posted. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Bye.